I decided to make a Nuka-Cola in Minecraft. But not just any Nuka-Cola, because I wanted to make a giant Nuka-Cola. So, with no idea what I was really getting myself into, as I kinda sucked at building, I went ahead and started making the smallest one first. And as anyone would expect, it was pretty easy to make a really small Nuka-Cola. For the next one, I decided to make it just a little bit bigger. For most of these builds, I'm probably just going to try to be scaling it up from the last one. And for this, honestly, I think it was looking a lot better than the first. And when I got close to the end, I was pretty happy with it. I mean, of course I also have to fill it up. But I'd say that it looks pretty good. So unfortunately, the footage for the third one did get lost. But that's fine because it wasn't really the star of the show anyways. I went on to build a fourth one and it had taken a lot longer than anything else by far. The first one had probably taken around a minute to make. Then for the second one, probably like 3 minutes. And the one after that, probably like 10. But this one took around 20 to 30 minutes to make. It took ages. Looking back, I probably could have lessened the workload by a lot if I just, didn't fill the entire thing up with Nuka-Cola and only did the outside. But I ended up doing it anyways, and I'd say it actually turned out very well. But for the biggest one, the one that I had been planning on making since the beginning of the episode, things were going to be taking a lot longer. But with all that being said, let's just move on to making it. It took way longer than expected just to make this bottom part, and about like an hour in, when I wasn't even finished with like half of it, I realized that I definitely was going to need some help. So I got some people from my realm, and with 3 times the people, the work became 3 times easier, as expected. So after that, it finally felt like this thing actually might get done within the next 2 years. Even though the alchemist was trapped in a Nuka-Cola can. Anyways, we spent a long time, and finally, we got to the second layer of this. And it wasn't going too badly. Of course, that was until the alchemist left, but we still kept on building, and it was at least a better pace out than when he started. Then, he joined back to help us a little bit more, and things were going really well. We were on the 3rd layer of the Nuka-Cola, and finally, we were almost done with the entire build. Now, the reason I did this was because as a person who grew up playing actually, that's a lie. I never played Fallout. In fact, I actually learned of Nuka-Cola like a year ago on a YouTube short. But I actually don't like Fallout at all. So if you're wondering why I did this, I felt like it. I wasted hours of my life because I felt like it. Can we please just cut to when I'm done making? Anyways, we started finishing up the cap, and now it's time to take a look back at all of our work. Did I just spend hours making slurp juice from Fortnite?